What's cracking, Jack? It's Saturday, November 8th, and you're in the jungle. 8 games in the association. Let's break them all down and make some money right here, right now. Happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome back to the show. And if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to the jungle. We're going to break down every game in the association for Saturday and come up with the best bet for all of them. I'm going to leave for you 2 links in the comment section. The first link is to my $5 favorite play of the day, and for just $5 and no further obligation, you get my best NBA bet of the day text to your phone. Yesterday's bet was Jarrett Allen of the Cavs, over 12.5 points. Congratulations to all who purchased and tailed. The second link is to become a Jungle member, and it's a great time to do so. We're on a 15-2 run, Jungle members and I. As a member, you get my full betting card sent to your phone every single morning. Everything that I bet, all sports. You also get access to our members-only Discord and a direct line to me if you'd like me to opine on any other bet that you're considering placing. We have a free weekly trial. Take it for a test spin and see if it's for you. Today's video is brought to you by Outlier.bet, the top name in sports betting research, and by Red Lobster. The electric company says the lights should be back on at the Harrisburg location by next Wednesday. Yesterday's trivia question was, what player besides the Joker has 7 double-doubles already this season? The answer, Karl Anthony Towns, Cat of the Knicks. Congratulations to these Jungle viewers who got it correct. We'll have another question at the end of the video. Today's journey begins in our nation's capital. It's the Mavericks and the Wizards. Washington plus 4.5. Over-under is at 228.5. Dallas is 2-7. Washington 1-8. Both teams on back-to-backs. There's a lot of teams on back-to-backs today, something to keep an eye on. It's tough to find a side here. Both teams are bottom 4 in point differential. Both teams stink. I would say Dallas has the more talented roster, but they haven't shown it. Washington gives up a lot of points, and 33% of their games has stayed under this total of 228.5. But 78% of the Mavericks games have stayed under this total. 7 of 9 have. And you've heard me say it before. When you have a slow-paced team that doesn't score a ton against a faster pace that does score and gives up points, the slower-paced team dictates the tempo of the game. And with both teams on back-to-backs, I'd play the under 228.5 in Dallas, Washington. Raptors at the Sixers, Philadelphia minus 5.5. The over-under 236.5. Toronto's on a back-to-back. I like the Sixers minus the points. I like that they haven't played since November 5th. They're rested and coming off 2 bad performances. Philadelphia is also 75% against the spread this season. Both teams are top 10 in point differential, and both teams are top 10 in scoring. They both have a ton of scores. I would lean toward the over as well. 2 fairly even teams, though, but the rest factor, home court, gives Philadelphia the edge. Lay the 5.5 points with Philly. Chicago at Cleveland. Chicago plus 8.5. The over-under is 239.5. Both teams on back-to-backs. After a slow start, Cleveland has won 3 straight, getting healthy, and they've covered this number their last 2 games of 8.5. After a quick start, the glass slipper has fallen off of Chicago. They've lost 2 of their last 3, both those losses on the road, and both by this margin of 8.5 points or more. Take the Cavs minus the points. Lakers at the Hawks. Hawks are plus 3.5. The over-under is 231.5. Atlanta's on a back-to-back. Lakers haven't played since November 5th. The Lakers are hot. They've won 5 straight games, and 3 of their last 4 have been by this margin, 3.5 points. They're also 78% against the spread this season. Atlanta has dropped 2 of their last 3. They're on a back-to-back and only 33% this year against the spread. I like the Lakers minus the points. Pelicans at the Spurs. New Orleans plus 11.5. Over-under 224.5. Now, I'll tell you, as mismatched as these teams are, I'll tell you this, the Spurs have only won by this margin in 25% of their games. The Pelicans have covered this margin being the 11.5 points, in 62% of their games. But the Pelicans are without essentially their whole starting lineup. Zion's out, Poole's out, Misi's out, Murray's out. We're going to stay away from the side and stay away from the total, but we're going to back Jeremiah Fears, the rookie point guard of the Pelicans here, over 14.5 points. He's going to have a very long runway in this game, and he's already taking 14 shots a game. He's not afraid to shoot. He'll get the opportunity, and with the Spurs on a back-to-back, it might just be a game San Antonio wants to get in and get out of. One of the best plays on the board, Jeremiah Fears of the Pelicans, over 14.5 points. Portland at Miami, Blazers, minus 3.5. Over under at 240.5. Miami's on a back-to-back with Bam and Powell both questionable. I like Portland minus the 3.5 here, but I really like Denny Avia the Blazers over 22.5 points. With the total of 240, it should be a very high-scoring game, and Avi has been over this number in 8 of his last 10 games with a median of 25.5 points a game. Indiana at Denver. Pacers plus 11.5, over under 235.5. Denver on a back-to-back. Pacers have been off since November 5th, starting to get a little bit healthier. Andrew Nembhard may return this game. The back-to-back matters in the NBA, my friends. It really does, for multiple reasons. Number one, player fatigue, and number two, with load management, when there's an opportunity to rest star players or starters, coaches always err toward the side of more rest. The Pacers have covered this number of 11.5 in 75% of their games this season. They're rested, and while I don't expect them to win the game, if the Nuggets are up in the fourth quarter, which most likely they will be, and this being the second day of the back-to-back, those starters will come out. The back door's open for the cover of a wide margin of 11.5. Take the Pacers with the points. In the last game, we're looking at Phoenix at the Clippers. Phoenix plus 5.5, over under 227.5. These teams just played in Phoenix Thursday night. The Suns won by 13 points. The Clippers were without James Harden and without Kawhi Leonard. Tonight they get Harden back, not Leonard. I like the Suns with the points. Phoenix is playing good basketball. They've won 3 of their last 4, including one on the road in Golden State. And the Clippers haven't just been impressive. They've only covered this number 25% of games this season. They're 12% against the spread, just 1-6 ATS. These are two teams going different directions at the moment. Take the points with Phoenix. Today's trivia question. Kawhi Leonard of the Clippers is second in the NBA, averaging 2.5 steals per game. One player averages more than that. Who leads the NBA in steals? Leave your questions or leave your answers in the comment section, and I'll see you tomorrow with a little more money in your pocket.